Hi, I'm Reverend Jake Zabel, and welcome to Children's Bible Stories. Alright children, we've now come to the 9th plague. So after God had sent the 8th plague, the plague of locusts, Pharaoh had promised to let the people go, but then again he changed his mind, hardened his heart, and wouldn't let the people go. So instead of sending Moses and Aaron to speak to Pharaoh, God went to Moses and said, "Stretch out your hands over the land of Egypt so that their darkness will be upon the land, a darkness that will be felt." So we don't know exactly what this darkness was, but it can't have just been a solar eclipse, and it can't have just been thick clouds, because God said it could be felt. It was that dark. So there's some supernatural darkness that God sent upon the land of Egypt. And it was so absolutely dark. There was no sun, there was no moon, there was no stars for 3 days. And the Bible says, though, that even though the Egyptians had no light, the Hebrews in Goshen continued to enjoy the light. But in Egypt, there was no light. None at all. Which means this is a special supernatural darkness, because not only was there no sun, and no moon, and no stars, but not even the lights in their houses worked. They couldn't light a fire, they couldn't light candles. It was absolute pitch black darkness for 3 days. As God said, it was darkness so thick that it could be felt. And somehow, though, Moses and Aaron came to see Pharaoh in this pitch black, probably having to feel around, or God helped lead the way. And Moses and Aaron came to see Pharaoh, and Pharaoh said, "All right, go and serve the Lord, but leave your flocks and your herds here. You can take your women and your children, but leave your animals here." And Moses said, "No, we need to take our animals so we can make sacrifices. And we need to take all of them because we don't know what sacrifices we're going to make until we get out there." And Pharaoh was angry. "No, your livestock have to stay here." And the heart of Pharaoh was hardened even more, and he wouldn't let any of the Hebrews go. And he said, "Get away from me! Take heed to yourself. You will see my face no more. If you, Moses, come near me again and I see your face again, you will be put to death." And Moses said, "You have spoken well, Pharaoh. I will never see your face again." And that's our story for today, children. Join us next time as we finish these 10 plagues with the 10th and final plague, the plague of the firstborn. I've been your host, Reverend Jake Zabel. Goodbye and God bless.